How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. I'm the booster pack guy, and today I'm coming at you with something I'm kind of dreading a little bit. Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem, guys. Now this is one of those sets that me personally, I'm just not super excited to open up, just because I'm not a big fan of this artwork of what do they call these, the chibi artworks or something like that. I know a lot of people may like this, but me personally, it's just not my cup of tea, so I'm not too excited to open this set. Now the reason why I'm opening this set is for two reasons. One, just to have a video here on the channel, of course, and to see what we get out of this set. But two, there are a couple dragons in here that I do want to get. Unfortunately, two of them are Starlight in this set, so I'm gonna have to probably bite the bullet and buy those in single unless I manage to pull one right here, which would be very nice. And then of course you do got the Blue Eyes and Starlight as well. But like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of that artwork, so I honestly wouldn't really mind too much if I don't get one. But if I do end up pulling it, that's the best card in the set, I believe. So yeah, couldn't complain too much. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to like it up and consider subscribing to the channel, guys. It helps me out tons. And without much more talking, let's get right into it and see what we get. Again, not the most excited for this set, but let's see what we get. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. All right, we got 24 packs and 5 cards per pack, I guess. All right, let's see what we can get out of this set here. I'll open this up. I know some of you guys may like this set. If you do, just comment in the comment section below which of the chibi cards is your favorite. I kind of went through them all, and me personally, I do like the Skull Servant and as well as the Gear Freed if I do have a type for these. But even then, I personally don't really like them too much. But all right, first pack, guys. Number S37 Spider Shark. That's a new one. Okay, that's pretty cool. DD Extra Surveyor. That is actually pretty cool. Verge Magic Lacrima of Light for our secret there. We got a Yukio Punk Sharakusai for our Ultra, and Gem Armadillo for our last Ultra there. Again, guys, like with these newer packs, like this cardboard just feels weird. All right, next pack. It looks like there's only 2 different artworks for the packs, which is pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we can get here. Like I said, guys, I am on the hunt for 2 of the dragons here, so hopefully we can pull them. We got the Fabled Behemoth. Yeah, the Fabled Behemoth, I'm sorry. Beast Tuner effect. Ooh, we got a Dark Paladin secret for our first chibi card there. That's not bad. And then we have a Punk Gem Extreme Session. What is that? We got a stamp? That's actually pretty cool. I did not know that. Okay. And then we have a Bat, the Forest Ninja, and a Gem Knight Sea Tree. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna put those stamps to the side, and Dark Paladin Chibi. Not bad, guys. I'll go ahead and put that right there. Next pack. I didn't know that some of these cards are stamped. That's actually pretty cool. Did I miss a stamp in my first pack? I don't know. Let me double check here in a little bit. Dirac Aiello for our first Ultra there. We got an Ariel. We got a Absorb Fusion for our secrets. And then we have a Punk Z Amen. Zaman for our Ultra there, and then we have a Tempest, the Dragon Ruler of Storms for Ultra right there. Okay, it's pretty cool. And then I'm curious to see if I managed. Did I miss one? Oh, I did. The Punk right there is also stamped. Wow, how did I miss that? That's interesting. Okay, well, next pack. Come on, give me some of those dragons that I need. I know one of the dragons I'm gonna need here is gonna be an Xyz one. So you got Wonko, Noble Knight of the Forest for our first Ultra there. We got True Draco Apocalypse for our secrets. And then we have a Girasu, the Orcus Mech Knight for our Ultra with the stamp there. Gem Knight, and Triple Tactics Talent. That's a reprint in here? Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and put that right there. Interesting. But like I was saying, guys, I know one of the dragons that I need is gonna be like an upgrade of the Titanic dragon, which is pretty cool. I got a nice though, so hopefully we get that. We got a Gem Knight Phantom Quartz. I don't know, is this a newer one? Probably not. Gem Knight Master Diamond Dispersion. And we have a Nightmare Phoenix for our stamped card right there. Call of the Earthbound. What is this? When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you choose the target of the attack. Huh, interesting. Alright, next pack. I wonder how many chibis you can get in a box. I did see that you know, some people were opening this set. Me, I just really didn't look at those videos because I just wasn't too interested in them. So there's that. So unfortunately, I really don't know what's in this set. Heraldic Beast Aberconway. That's pretty cool. That's an upgrade for my dragon collection. And then we have a Necros Cycle. So yeah, I have a little bit of an idea, but not really of an idea what's in this set. I just know there's a couple dragons in here that I want. So hopefully we can pull at least one. That'd be nice. Scrap Garage. We have a Gem Knight Master Diamond. Galaxy Journey. What is this? Is this for the Galaxy cards? A special summon one of your banished light or dark monsters. If a face-up exceeds monster you control is banished. While this card is in your graveyard except during the damage step, you can banish this card and target one of those monsters. Special summon that you can only use. Oh, okay, it's not bad. That's a pretty good secret. We got an Ogre Dance for our stamped card. And then Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix. Those Draco cards getting some reprints. Pretty cool. Next pack. Got Heraldry Reborn, Dirac Astero, World Legacy World Wand for our card that's stamped, Fabled Realms Revival, and then, oh, there's one, heck yeah, so number S38 Titanic Galaxy is what it's called. This looks so cool. 3 level 9 light monsters. What's a rank 9? That's crazy. Heck yeah. Go ahead and sleeve this guy up just because it is going to go into my collection, directly into the collection. Probably should sleeve up the talents too, but not what I'm after. But hey, that's pretty cool. Since now I know there's a talents in here, I think I might actually have to open more of these or just buy the reprints, I guess. Gem Knight, what is that? Prismura. A Dog, Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter for our secret there, and then we have a Punk Rising Scale for our stamped card, along with the Fabled Gemijin. What is that? Oh no, it's damaged. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Next pack. We got a Dirac Velveeta. Primite Drill Beam for our secret. Okay. I completely forgot that this was in the set. I know I did definitely get a reprint. We got a Longirisu Orcus Orchestrator for our stamped card. Magia Magic Thunder of Judgment. And we have a Herald of Purple Light. Okay. So I guess there are some pretty cool reprints in this set. Next pack. Labyrinth Wall, that's just a random card in here. All right, well, this, guys, is a glimpse. If you haven't seen my previous video, make sure to check it out. This is a glimpse of what's to come in that video, so just, you know, check it out. Ice Doll Mirror. Reactant Dragon Ruler of Pebbles, that's pretty cool. That's a secret. It's definitely an upgrade. We got a Foxy Tune for our stamped card. Fairy Tale Prologue Journey's Dawn. Okay. Almost like Smile World. Alright, next. Wow, this one was upside down. Does that mean there's some pretty good stuff in here? Let's find out here. Alright, we got Unchained Soul of Anguish for our Ultra. Necros of Metaltron for our secrets. Ooh, Dragon Maid Shao for our stamped card. So the Dragon Maid cards are stamped? Ooh, I wonder if these cards are better or worth more than the original prints. That's interesting. I'm gonna put that one to the side. Tempest Dragon Ruler of Storm for our Ultra and Necros of Colossus. All right, that's for the right side. Let's see what the left side has to offer. Well, we got one of the dragons that I needed. I do know that I needed one of the Dragon Maid cards in here that's an Ultra as well. Oh, we got another chibi here. We got Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. That's, okay, I'll give it that. It looks pretty nice. Not the biggest fan still, but it looks nice. We got a Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax, Necros Mirror, and we have a number 69 Heraldry Crest. All right. Next pack. I wonder if you only get 2 chibis per box. It's a shame, because I mean, if there was any of them, I mean, I guess the Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon is not that bad, but I would love to have gotten a Skull Servant. Ice Doll, True King's Return for our secrets, Dragon Maid Downtime with a stamp, which is really cool. And then we got a Motor Kaiser. Interesting. I feel like, I mean, I gotta read some of these cards. I know some of these cards probably are pretty good support for like existing archetypes or something, but I just focus too much on what the cards offer in here, guys. Like the chibis, that I sometimes forget that there could be pretty cool cards in here. Orcus Symbol Skeleton for our stamped card, Necros of Colossus, and another Motor Kaiser. Next pack. Herald of Green Lights, we got purple and green light. Ice Doll Mirror, Primite Lordy Load. Okay, so this is in here as well. All right, and there, I guess they're both secrets, both Primite cards. Orcus Nightmare for our stamped card, and then Fabled Realm Revival. That's interesting. Come on, I'm looking for one specific Ultra. I got one of them already, but can we get the other one? It's just the Dragon Maid card, guys. Come on, it's an Ultra. Just give us the Ultra, be fine. Artifact Lancia, that's a cool secret. Orcus Harp Horror for our stamped card. We got Gem Elephant, and then we have a Gem Knight Topaz. All right, next pack. Lancia's pretty cool, actually. Revelation of Hope for our Ultra there. We got Gem Knight Zirconia, Dirac Volcano, Dirac support. We got an Amazing Dragon here for the punks. And then Magia Magic Thunder of Judgment. Next pack. All right, guys. I think, as much as I don't want to do it, I think I probably will just buy some more boxes of this, and maybe I'll do a double opening of this box, just because, I mean, there's only 5 cards in this, and per pack. And oh, got a Summon Sorcerer for our secret. There's only 5 cards per pack, and you know, it's pretty fast opening, so it's not that bad. The Girisu Stamp, Gem Knight Topaz, and then Heraldic Beast, Burmese Falcon. Next pack. And then at the time of this recording, guys, these boxes are pretty cheap too, so it'd be kind of dumb to not buy them right now while they're pretty cheap. Gem Knight Lady Brilliant Diamond for our secrets. Got Orcus Brass Bombard for our stamped card, and we got Gem Elephant. So yeah, I think I probably would. It's like, I believe right now at the time of this recording, they're maybe like $45 per box, which is kind of insane. Ariel Priestess of the Necros. We got Gem Knight Dispersion for our secret. What is going on in here? It's just too much glitter. Nurse Dragon Maid for our stamped. Okay, so I think I actually might just get all these guys. Well, no, this comes in secret. I feel like the secret would still be more, but this has the stamp on it, which is pretty cool. Fabled Gamma-Jin for our Ultra, and then we got a Gem Merchant. All right, guys, 3 more packs. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the box from here. Just toss that to the side. Let's see what we get. Twin Pillars of Ice. A number S37 Spider Shark, another one, that's pretty cool. We got a Dirac Meteor for our secret, and ooh, Dragon Maid Churmba for our holo here. Okay, so it looks like all the Dragon Maids are gonna be stamped, which is awesome, and this is one I do not have, so that's pretty cool. That looks like it's the one from what is it? Necrocycle. What's it called? Is it Dragon Maid Maiden? I don't know. And I know it's the one that came in its Hurdy code that didn't get a dragon, so it might be that one. Ooh, we have an honest. Now that, I'm sorry, but now that is one of the ugliest cards I've ever seen. What is this? This has got to be the most unpopular one of all. All right, so at least we got 3 of them. We got a Punk Foxy Toon and a Dirac Megalo and Advanced Heraldry Art for our last 2 Ultras there. All right, guys, last pack. Let's see what we can get here. Overall, I think it's a pretty good opening. I mean, I got 1 of the dragons, actually technically 2 of the dragons if I count this one. All right, we got a Gem Knight Lady Lapis Lazuli, an Ice Doll, and Necros of Trishula. Okay, that's a different art. I don't know if that's an alternate art or just a new art. That's pretty cool. Orchestrated Babel, and Motor Kaiser for our last Ultra there. Okay, guys, so this wasn't a bad opening. This is pretty cool. Give me a couple minutes. I'm actually gonna look up the prices for some of these cards, guys, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, and I'm back. So at the time of this recording, these are the prices for these cards here. You got the Primite Lord Lilo sitting around 28. You got the Punk Scales here, or Rising Scales, I'm sorry, sitting around 13. Dirac Volcano about 3. Triple Tactics Talon about 3. Dark Paladin and Galaxy Eye sitting around $2 a piece. And then the Honest and Drill Beam sitting around $1 a piece. All in all, it was a fun opening, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of this set because of its chibi cards, but I do have to open a couple more boxes just to see if I can get these dragons that I need. I got 2 out of the 4 that I need, which is awesome. But at the same time, I also want to collect these Dragon Maid cards that have the stamp on them, just in case in the future they do go up in price or, you know, get go up in value just because of that stamp. I definitely want to have my set so I can replace the ones that are currently in the binder for those. So yeah, hopefully I can pull some more of those. So stay tuned for that video, guys. But I do have another video here that I've been wanting to make, but I haven't been able to because I didn't have all the packs, but now I do. So stay tuned for that video. That one will be up next. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys all on the next one. Peace.